Daddies cry too. Let's get into that. 8 to 10% of fathers are diagnosed or experience symptoms of postpartum depression. For those of you who may not know what postpartum depression is, this is the stage after the mother gives birth to her child and may experience extreme anxiety, feeling the lack of connecting to her infant, and no longer being in her daily activities or being able to understand herself. Whereas for fathers, they may express irritability, anger, and even feelings of wanting to increase their workload, possible increase in alcohol or drug intake. While this stage happens in the first couple 4 weeks to 6 weeks after the mother gives birth, the going back to that 8 to 10% of fathers, 3 to 6 months after the infant is born is when the fathers experience these symptoms. My study explores the lack of research and understanding that men struggle to express these feelings, that the socialization that men cannot express vulnerability because they have to consider being the strong or the provider of the household. With my study, and I want to explain that fathers do experience these symptoms. I'm using an art process to explore these symptoms can be expressed and how to help them express these symptoms. The art allows these participants to have feelings and understand and release those barriers that may come with expressing these feelings of fatherhood. My art process that I'm using is called the cumulative collage process. During this cumulative collage process, the fathers will be provided with 5 different magazine categories: people, places, animals, nature, and words. I'll then ask them a question about their experiences. For example, can you portray and describe your experience of postpartum depression? Then they will be invited to select but one or multiple images to select those images and paste them to provided paper. Then I'll ask them to explain the images they have selected, and then they will explain their answer. This process will continue to happen of me asking them questions about their experiences, them selecting images, pasting those images onto the provided paper to then create the cumulative collage process. Not only does my process explore that fathers can experience postpartum depression, but also explores future art therapy interventions that are lacking with this purpose. Not only to further help the fathers, but also help the mothers to overall help the family unit. Thank you.